Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the Boston Fern. This is this plant over here that gives a very nice rainforest look to any home. Very exotic and very lush looking. It's called Nephrolepis exaltata. My name is Mikhail and I'm from Gardens by the Bay. You've joined us again for Bringing the Gardens Home, a series where I talk about some of the houseplants I have in my home to inspire you to get growing yourselves. Over here we have Nephrolepis exaltata. This is a very nice, lush and compact variety of the Boston Fern. It gives a lush rainforest look to any home. Nice, moist, cool feeling I get when I look at this plant. It's a relatively easy fern to look after. It does require some humidity, so try and keep it out of a dry or drafty location. So a good place for this will be somewhere like a bathroom, but bear in mind it does like quite bright light. So as long as it gets bright light, not direct sun, it does not want to be in full sun. It will actually burn if you give it direct sun. Other than that, it does like a bright location. So you want to try and keep it quite humid. One way you can do that is put it on a humidity tray or something like that. I find the easiest way in our home and the most practical way is to surround it with lots of other plants. So it lives with various other plants in my kitchen. It sits with other plants which kind of transpire and give it a nice humid microclimate. All the plants like to live in a family or community together, and that keeps them nice and healthy and lush. Another thing that you'd like to note on this plant is it generally likes quite good watering. So what this means is you don't want the plant to be sitting soaking in water, but you don't want to let this one dry out too much in between waterings as well. If you let it dry out, what happens is the bottom lower leaflets tend to dry out with it, and then you lose the leaflets and it doesn't have quite as nice a lush and full feel that you kind of like in this plant. So make sure you keep it evenly moist most of the time. Next up, talking about the fertilizer. I generally am a little bit lazy with fertilizing most of the houseplants in my home, but this is one of those that you can fertilize. And the reason for this is it grows quite rapidly, so you want to give it something to give it a little bit of a boost to keep it growing at its nice rapid rate. As you can see in this pot, this one, it's time to divide it soon, so I'd probably split this into 4 and plant it up in individual pots, or I might add this to the vertical garden. They do quite well outdoors. I've got some on my vertical garden, but they don't look quite this lush because it's getting quite a lot of sunlight, so they don't look quite this nice dark deep green in color. All in all, it's a relatively easy plant to take care of as long as you give it some humidity. A little bit of care goes a long way with Nephrolepis exaltata, the Boston Fern. Join us again for our next episode.